Hey Nicky, can you just explain what happened with you and Joe?
I mean, to be honest, I need to see the replay because when I exited turn 3 on the left-hand side of my mirror, I didn't see he was there. Obviously, in the end, when I pulled back to the racing line for the braking zone, I guess he was there, but again, I haven't seen the replay yet. So yeah, I just didn't see he was there. So I just need to see if he was on the inside, and then because I was so wide, he was like in a point where the mirrors can't detect. So yeah, then we had a puncture and suspension damage. So yeah, I had to retire the car.
How frustrating is it for your Singapore Grand Prix to end like that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I would have liked to have completed all the laps, especially just more from a personal challenge point of view. I mean, I think realistically, you know, without a lot of DNFs, there wasn't really going to be much on the cards. I mean, the pace was really tricky to manage in qualifying and especially in the race. I was driving around basically with 3 working brakes as well. So it was, yeah, not very pleasant up until the incident. Just kind of trying to keep it on track and avoid going into the runoffs. But yeah, it's never nice to not do all the laps.
Hey Joe, frustration obviously for your race to end like that. It kind of just looked like Nicky turned in and didn't see that. He said he didn't see you. What's your view?
Yeah, I mean, it's. I was quite surprised actually because we was side by side going to turn 4, and then the next thing I got was Latifi fully just left hand down me before the cornering, which I feel like is unnecessary, and he knew I was always going to be there because he missed the apex into turn 3. So yeah, unfortunately ended the race like that. Not the results we wanted.
Something that you'd go and talk to him about after?
I mean, there's not much to talk about, I guess. It's more like how the awareness of each driver, and when you're racing here, I know the conditions are tricky, but you still have always leave space and expect someone is there, because he was defending all the time, and then why this time you fully just close the door, which is pretty dangerous on my side. So.
Hey Alex, looked like a really tough race out there. Just talk me through that moment where you slid into the barrier.
Yeah, frustrating. I need to have a look at it, honestly. I had a quick look just after I came out the car. Nothing strange. I didn't brake later or anything, but just got caught out. I feel like, yeah, you know, we'll have a look. It's quite tricky for us in the wet with getting the brakes in the correct window, and you know, in the end, it's my mistake, but yeah, it was a tricky one out there. So frustrating, obviously. We maybe didn't really have the pace this weekend, but nevertheless, you know, we'll fight back in Japan.
The conditions look very tricky. Right early in the early stages, I think you had a little moment as well.
Yeah, same thing. Braking, struggling. So I've done it as well in Monaco. It's the same kind of stuff. It seems like need to get a little bit on top of what, you know, the feeling I get. Nothing's necessarily wrong, but it's just it makes it very tricky out there when it starts raining. So yeah, we'll do our homework and come back strong.